It's always been one of my beliefs that as a power athlete, one of the fundamental movements that you need to learn how to master is the clean. Whether you're doing it with a barbell, a sandbag, a dumbbell, or a kettlebell, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is the fact that it will teach you to move as one cohesive unit and do so in a very fast, forcefully, and an explosive manner. What I want to do for you today, though, is focus on the kettlebell clean and do so in a way that will teach you how to do it without fucking up your wrist and your radius and ulna right here. A lot of times, guys, when doing kettlebell cleans, just jack themselves up. So what I want to do for you today is give you a couple simple cues that will prevent this from happening and do so in a manner that allows you to take full advantage of the gains that you can be getting with the kettlebell clean and do so without any of the pain that makes you want to say, fuck this exercise. What's up, meatheads? Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. As I mentioned, today I'm going to be sharing with you a couple simple cues that will allow you to successfully and efficiently clean a kettlebell without dinging up your wrist and your forearm. A lot of times when guys are cleaning a kettlebell, they have the kettlebell just slammed down right here, and it's very painful, and it makes it to where you just don't want to do the exercise. And it's unfortunate because it's a kick-ass exercise for building overall athleticism and power output. Now, what you need to understand about cleaning a kettlebell is that much like the barbell clean, the engine that's going to initiate the movement is extension of the ankles, knees, and hips while you're maintaining a nice tight core and a neutral spine. Now when you're doing this, you need to make sure, obviously, that you have that good lifter's wedge. Your shoulder blades are depressed. Your spine is in complete neutral and you're nice and tight surrounding your spine, okay? Keep that core braced and well insulated when you're pulling through as fast and forcefully with your ankles, knees, and hips with that solid triple extension. That's really the extent of the similarities between the barbell clean and the kettlebell clean. The big difference is going to be wrist positioning throughout the lift as well as the rack position that you catch the weight in. When it comes to a barbell clean, you're going to want to have that bar, after triple extension has initiated the weight up, you want to get those elbows up and you want to be in the rack position right here to where you catch the bar in your fingertips with the bar landing across your clavicles. That is perfect for the barbell clean. It is awful for the kettlebell clean. Why? Because if you did that with the kettlebell clean, that kettlebell is going to plop right down right there, and it's going to hurt like a motherfucker. You're going to get bruised up. You're going to get all swole up. You might even fucking break your radius and your ulna. So definitely don't clean the kettlebell the same way you would do a barbell. And that leads me into the other big difference. The rack position is not going to be here as it would be for the barbell. It's going to be in this tucked in position right here with your shoulder blades depressed down, your lats nice and tight, and you catching the kettlebell in this beautiful contoured pocket right here that I call the arm pocket. All right, it's perfect to catch it. And what you need to do and what you need to understand is that instead of moving your wrist, instead of moving the kettlebell around your wrist, what you want to think about doing is moving your wrist around the kettlebell and punching up so that you catch the weight instead of letting that weight just, get up and just boom, crash down on you. So the big difference is going to be how you catch the weight in that rack position, as well, obviously, as your wrist position, okay? In the barbell power clean, you're going to have your wrist in a state of, obviously, extension, where you're going to catch the bar in your fingertips. With the kettlebell, though, you're going to want to keep everything stacked right here. So your wrist and your elbow are completely stacked, completely in that neutral position. You're gonna punch up and catch that bell right there in that arm pocket. Now, if you're a visual learner like I am, what I've done for you is put together a couple of slow motion videos with a couple different cues that I talked about that will show you exactly what I'm referencing and how to fix the main problems that you might be having when it comes to cleaning a kettlebell. So check this out. Remember that you always want to move your wrist around the kettlebell instead of the kettlebell around the wrist, and you want to keep neutral with that forearm almost completely perpendicular to ground in a neutral tight position. Keep that in mind and you'll never have problems with the kettlebell clean again. Thanks for checking out today's video. Listen, if you dig what I'm doing here and you want to learn more about my specific approach to being able to move fast, powerfully, athletically, and as one cohesive ass-kicking unit that looks pretty good naked too, then do yourself a favor right now and grab your free copy of the Performance Bodybuilding Blueprint that I've put together for you by clicking on that button right over there. When you do that, you're gonna get free access to a week's worth of my performance bodybuilding workouts, as well as learn all about the different principles that will allow you to successfully look and perform like an absolute savage both inside and outside of the gym. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.